Led Zeppelin Black Dog, guitar and drums only, no vocal. Unlike my last video where it was just drums and vocal for drummers, as in like little vocal segments intermittently placed as a roadmap. With this one, it's just for you guitar players, because I was asked if I could do this, so that you can hear how the drums and the guitar parts synchronize. So no vocal. I'll mouth the words to the first verse, so that it's a starter, and then after that you need to know the song. And speaking of guitar parts, these are organically recorded guitar parts, not like something that I swiped off the internet from some Pro Tools whiz kid that figured out how to isolate the original tracks. But again, the purpose of this is to prove that it's in 4/4. No matter what you hear, it's in 4/4. In the original recording, the tempo gets slippery, but not the time signature. I'll talk more about that later. All right, here we go. All right. It is in 4/4. There's no odd time meter. The only thing that feels odd or seems like it's odd is the placement of the beats. And that's where everybody ends up getting the notion that it can be counted differently. It's because you're hearing differently. You got to know where the quarter note is and not lose it. That's difficult whenever the rhythms and the subdivisions are a little more, well, they're not standard. They're putting things, John Bonham is putting things in different places. So, but it's all in 4/4. You heard the click track is all tick, tock, 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 tick, tock, 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 1, 2, the whole way. So, you can argue on discussion boards all day long and, you know, and get into heated debates with John Bonham freaks and Led Zeppelin experts, of which I'm not. You know, if this was like a level 42 song, or if this was like, you know, Jesse's Girl, and there was something to explain because there's, you know, a complexity that everybody had an issue with, I'd do that. But I'm not, you know, I got a Ludwig Speed King. That's about as John Bonham as I get. The other thing, too, speaking of click tracks, I said in my first video, and I had one guy call me out and ask me a question. He said, then why are you doing it to a click track if you can't quantize recordings like this and make it feel right? Because there's a difference between quantizing an original recording and playing a fresh recording to a click track, or even, you know, like, you know, I'm not playing to Led Zeppelin swiped internet tracks, isolated. This is something that was done by a friend of mine. So we're all in time, and it feels great. Because, you know, you interpret the click, but with quantizing, you're taking original recordings, you're smashing them into, you know, a digital format and forcing them to be perfect. That's what I meant about how you can't take like a Led Zeppelin recording and quantize it and make it feel right. You've screwed around with the original recording, but in doing what I've done, it can still feel great because what I'm doing is not quantizing. I'm playing to a click. So I hope this helps. And the couple of guitar players that have asked me to do this, I really hope you enjoy this. And hopefully this doesn't get copyright blocked since there's no vocal. All right, drop me a line. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Bye.